and welcome to the story of the Holy Family. This is the Christ child. He is holding out his arms to give you a hug. Here is the Mother Mary. And here is the Father Joseph. Here is the donkey on which Mary rode to Bethlehem when she and Joseph went there to be counted by the Roman soldiers. Mary was expecting a baby, and it's hard to walk when you're expecting a baby. So sometimes Mary would ride on the back of the donkey. But it's also hard to ride on a donkey when you're expecting a baby. So she would get off and walk again. Here is the cow. It was the cow stable that Mary and Joseph were in. The cow was very surprised in the morning when he went to go to his feed basket, his manger, and instead of its food, he found a baby. Here is a shepherd. The shepherds saw the great light. There was more than one shepherd in the fields that night, but we're just going to use one in our story to remind us about all of them. And here are the sheep. There were many more sheep, but these will help us to remember them all. The shepherds were scared when they saw the great light in the sky. I would have been scared too. They were even more scared when they heard singing. But when they heard the words that the angels were singing, they realised they didn't need to be afraid. The angels were singing peace on earth and goodwill to all. Run, hurry, go to Bethlehem. Something incredible is happening there. Here are the wise men, the kings. In their own language, they were called the Magi. Magi is from where we get our word magic. They knew so much about so many things that people thought they really were magic. And the thing they knew the most about was the stars. Then one night they saw a wild star. When they looked at their maps, this star wasn't on the maps, and it moved. They grew curious. And when it moved, they decided to follow it. And it led them to where the Christ child was. They brought with them gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Here is the baby holding out his arms to give you a hug. This baby grew up to become a man. And he died on the cross. That is sad, but it's also wonderful in an Easter kind of way. Now he is able to give the whole world a hug. He is not just back then in this place or that place. Now he is everywhere and in every time. Now, I wonder, what part of this story did you like best? And I wonder, what part of this story did you think was the most important to you? And I wonder where else you have seen the Holy Family, maybe in your church, your school, around in the shops or your home. And I wonder, is there any part of the Holy Family story that we could miss out and still have all the story that we need?